The life force of your bond. A power like life itself. Unseen for generations. A dyad in the force.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Dyad in the Force. I'm Darth Choco. Go ahead.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, thank you for joining us. We are going to be talking Survivor now. It's been out for a couple weeks, and man, it has been a blast. Fortunately, I was able to play a little bit early, and we brought on two people that were also part of that group. So yeah, we'll have you guys introduce yourself and let us know, who we are and where we can find your awesome content. We'll go to Sarah first.
I was about to say Ruthless Nightsister could go first, but okay. Hi guys, my name is Sarah, also known as Snaxan, and you guys can catch me over at YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. Instagram at Carlos.Sarah, Twitter at Snaxan LFG, and for my YouTube, Snaxan Gaming. So I'll see you guys there. And I also have my Patreon for all of my Star Wars stuff. It's at Snaxan. How about you, Ruth?
Well, my name's Ruthie, or Ruthless Nightsister on everything. You can find me almost anywhere as Ruthless Nightsister. I do a lot of cosplay as well as gaming content, and a lot of my content revolves around Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor. So if you're into that, you should go check out my stuff.
Definitely do. Amazing Marin, amazing, Cal Kestis. Yeah, just always killing it.
I appreciate it.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. We have Kenny, Stone Pillar, Gothic Lesbian. Hi, Jedi. Kenny says, holy crap, is that Ruth? Let's go. I also want to shout out Sarah. She really knows her trivia.
Shut up. Shut up. I almost didn't want to go here because I was humbled. Last time we saw each other at Disneyland and you guys were giving me all these trivias and I was like, what? Wait, can we curse? Or is it a big no? What the fudgy bar? I thought I knew a little bit. I was ready to level up from Padawan to maybe Jedi Apprentice. But now I think I'm a youngling because of that encounter.
Listen.
And to be clear, everyone in chat, no, we were not just quizzing random women that we saw. She asked for reasons. I need to make sure to clarify that.
Yeah, for legal reasons, she asked. And then I said, I'll stop. And then she said, keep going. And so I did. And but that's fine. It has nothing to do with the trivia. We were just having fun and enjoying ourselves at Disneyland. Which brings me to the teaser for tonight's game segment. Real fans would know.
Shut
Jedi
up.
Fallen Order
I'm gonna
Edition.
skip this
I'm
part.
so nervous. I'm so nervous.
It is. So let me just say this. It's easier than trivia in that we give you the context of the whole situation. You just gotta find something in the sentence that's wrong. Right? And if you know Fallen Order, you might know what's wrong with the sentence. It's different from how many Jedi did Anakin kill during Order 66? Nobody's going to go out there and count all that stuff, right?
I mean, I had that question in the trivia.
Well, I'm pretty sure there would be some behind the scenes which you wouldn't have been able to count if you watched, unless you watched all of them.
Yeah.
No, but it's all fun and games. It's meant to be pedantic. It's based on actually, but yeah, it's a fun game. Choco?
I was curious on how everyone feels about the news we just got because the Galactic Star Cruiser is going bye-bye.
I know. The last one, it will be in September.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about that?
Well, you guys go first. Your
Save
thoughts
me
and opinions.
$7,000 future money.
Is it 7? Is it 4?
I don't know if it's that expensive, but however much it is, save me that money.
I think it's the average is like 6,000, right?
It's something like that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I would spend it though, but I never really pulled the trigger because it is so expensive. But it's making me think about doing it now because they are gonna go bye-bye. But I had a friend who did the Galactic experience, and he said that it was more about you being part of the cast and crew and really living inside that Star Wars universe, which is why it's so expensive. And they're not his term was Disney about it. They weren't very Disney about it. They would really push you if it was like an emergency at that moment. So I found that very cool.
Yeah. And I think that's something that they failed to fully advertise, because I saw a lot of people comparing it to hotel costs, and you're like, no, guys, that's not going to a hotel. It's going to a murder mystery theater, except it happens 24/7 for 2 whole days. You know what I mean? Like it's different, and I think that's what ended up being the downside. Like, we know quite a few people who've paid and super enjoyed it, but I think there's less incentive for a person to come back and relive the same experience. And so you have to get new people each and every time. And if you aren't quite selling them on that experience, then I could see how it dried up.
Yeah. Shout out to the chat. Tower Bunga, Marshmallowed, Tomato Soup, Cry Omni Tempest, Ramon.
Hi, Cry Marsh, Ramon.
Hashtag Snacks Raid. Wow.
Let's go, Snaxanation.
There are certain points there that, like, I will agree on, is that it is sort of like an all-inclusive resort hotel.
Yes.
Because the food and drink was included outside of, like, alcohol and special drinks. So you would go there, I mean, 6,000 is still steep for that kind of inclusive experience. You could probably spend 2,000 at a really luxurious resort and have all-inclusive vacation. But I mean, for the most part, I think, as soon as they announced this was a concept car for me. Like, if you go to a car show and you see, like, that sleek ass car that just, like, does not make practical sense, it's like it's a concept car. So I think my takeaway from this is that they're moving it to Disneyland, and it's going to be smaller, cheaper, more accessible. Because profit's not in the price. Profit is in the volume.
Straight
I wouldn't mind that.
Straight up, what I would do if I was, like, in their shoes is, like, make it another hotel, but make it interchangeable. And maybe you don't have to have it so that the entire time is the experience. It could be more of a dinner theater or something like that type of thing if you want to lower the price. But more than that, even if you wanted to keep it the full thing, make it so that each season it's a different thing. You know what I mean? The next season, you travel to the original trilogy. The season after that, you're in New York in the MCU. The season after that, you are a toy
change it up.
in Toy Story, and everything's big, or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Or one location can be in Dathomir for Ruthless Nightsister, right?
I was like, I ain't going there. You got zombies.
I would not want to go to Dathomir.
You walk out of your room and there's a big ass monster in front of you.
There's just like a night act standing there.
And then they have raccoons on the ceiling.
It's time for your rights. Excuse me, I'm just trying to get a
Maliko's
water.
just outside.
It's time for the ritual.
You gotta go through the Knight Brothers rites. You gotta prove yourself.
Especially the one part in Fallen Order where you walk through the doorway and there's a Knight Brother waiting on the other side to hit you on the head. Like,
oh my god,
you're just in the lobby, just like.
No, I like that idea a lot. I think they can gain a lot from actually separating experiences. I think what they could do is have a hotel experience where it's just full on immersive, like you're in the Star Wars world, and then, like, you can pay an extra amount to go on the cruiser. You know, like you stay at the hotel, everyone's in costume and character, and it's just Star Wars. And then you pay like an extra $500 to $1,000, and then that's your ticket onto the cruiser. And then that's when they have the storyline stuff happen. You know, because mixing everything into like your stay plus the experience plus the storyline, it does add up to a very large amount of money in upkeep. You know,
I agree.
Just want to add, I would also love to do a Pirates of the Caribbean themed one.
That would be
the
very
Pirates
fun.
Of this, the therapy.
Yeah, pirate therapy. Yeah.
Pirate therapy.
Oh my god.
How's it going, Sam? How's it going, Ralph?
Hey Sam, hi Ralph.
Also, where's Mike?
Oh, Mike is
Just
in the
off to the
other
side.
room right now.
Let him know what's up.
I'll let him know.
Also, before we kind of move on, I mean, Sarah's part of a PC building contest, and I'd love to hear more about that. If you want to tell the audience anything about it.
Oh wow,
What you're
that's so
working on?
sweet. Okay, so this is the reason why I'm not yet done with Jedi Survivor. It's because for the past couple of weeks, I've been busy with a PC building competition where other modders, there were 3 different teams. We were paired up with a cosplayer, and we were given a theme as to what our computer would look like. Now, I'm not going to say what theme I got, but it took a toll on me. Like, we rarely sleep, and I even got sick one morning because of how stressed I got. But I pushed through. And then right after that, I had to fly to New York for my friend's wedding, which was fun because not only is one of my high school friends, longtime friends, getting married, but it was also my first time in New York. And I liked it. It was fun. But wouldn't really want to live there myself, but it was an experience.
Stone_Pillar subscribed to the Dyad.
I respect that.
Have you
I
been to
feel
New
the
York?
same. I feel the same
I
way.
have not, but I'm sure I would feel that way.
Yeah, it's kind of just, I don't know, maybe because it's polar opposites, right? East Coast, West Coast. And just so everyone knows, I am an immigrant, so I'm not completely familiar with everything that is here in the States. I'm Filipino, I'm from the Philippines. So it was a bit of a culture shock for me when I visited New York. And I kid you not, I was scared half of the time. And it was in the afternoon because there just really are different types of personalities in New York. That's for sure.
What's with Filipinos
Yeah.
immigrating to New York? I
Oh, yeah,
immigrated
there
to-
are a
to the
lot.
Bronx. But yeah. Shout out to
Can I just
Filipinos.
say something super random? But I need to get it out of my system. Ruth, you're so pretty and I love your hair color.
Thank you.
Like,
Right back at
I've been
you.
looking at your hair color the entire time. I'm like, I like that kind of blonde.
I appreciate it.
Oh man.
Am I
This
still
is the
echoing?
age
Let me fix that up for the chat.
of Aquarius. Shout out to Filipinos and lechon. If you haven't had lechon or lumpia, you're missing out.
This is true. Yeah, actually, Marshmallow is you mentioned Sarah's microphone. I was actually messaged Pep if she's on the right input. It is breaking up a little bit.
Sarah, go up to your like really close up and say something.
Huh.
Interesting.
I hear a dog. Am I still echoing?
No.
I don't know which one she should be on because there's a lot of Helicon Go XLRs. Is it this?
Hello?
Say something?
Hello? Is that better?
No.
I sound like I'm underwater. Jazz said it. I was thinking it. Maybe
You
I
guys-
need to go back in the room. Is that possible?
Sorry, do you guys hear my dog?
Again.
Because she's sleeping and having dreams and like barking in her sleep.
I did hear a dog, but I no longer hear a dog.
Okay.
Did you wanna leave and rejoin?
Yes. I'm just gonna do that. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, perfect.
All right, it's time to
Ralph
talk spoilers.
is-
Just kidding.
Yeah, talk spoilers while she's gone.
Were you gonna say
Jonathan,
something?
I did hear a pupper. Yeah, Suki is likes to sleep on the back of the couch, but she'll has dreams, and so she's like yelping and stuff in her dream. I don't know if she's chasing something or being
Hopefully
chased
they're
by
good
something.
dreams.
Yeah.
It's just the
not
auto tune.
scary.
Better look out. What?
Just auto tune on the mic. True Tower. What's a live stream without tech issues? Is it a live stream if you don't run into problems?
Absolutely not.
We always have, from down to the small ones to the really big ones where just the stream itself is not showing.
Our
Like,
favorite.
Sometimes I go to the main stage and like all of my scenes are like stacked onto each other. I'm like, that's not what I meant.
That's not what I wanted.
Yeah. Also, I started having a problem with my router recently, and it's
no.
irritating. So
That
yeah,
is
hopefully
irritating.
it doesn't happen today.
I'm gonna.
So if you leave, we'll know why. It's not that you hate us.
I just want to
I
say something.
mean,
I'm gonna say something about Fallen Order really quickly that connects
do
to
it.
the Survivor, and I'll put up the spoiler tag really quick. I just realized that Marin, when she was gonna do the ritual to cloak the ship
Is a
in Fallen
baddie?
Order.
Oh,
Well,
sorry.
yeah, obviously. But,
Amen.
but she said, "I'm gonna do a ritual," and Grease is like, "What ritual?" And she's like, "It requires a sacrifice. Your arm will do."
Foreshadowing. It was Marin all along.
Probably
I
was.
love Maris so much, though. She's like, yeah, I'll need a couple vials of your blood. And he's like,
She's
Wait.
great.
All right, I think that's enough. We'll wait until the main discussion to talk about anything spoilery.
straight up, though, I mean, I just one last Marin thing. When she first shows up and, like, has the knives and it turns them into a staff, and then you're like, and it's like jumping, and I was like, why am I playing as Cal Kestis?
No,
We really need a
exactly.
Marin King for
Exactly.
I'm playing the wrong game, damn it.
Like, why don't I get to play as her?
So, I mean, as we're waiting for Sarah to come back, there is a Star Wars announcement at the PlayStation Showcase. Now, a lot of people are like, "Oh, is KOTOR going to make a return, or is Eclipse going to finally make an update?" And I'm saying, well, KOTOR is like in development hell in Eclipse. I don't know if it's still happening. So the best possible thing, or the next thing, would be a Survivor update, a Survivor DLC, and a DLC. Yeah.
DLC. You know what? I actually think I know what it is.
Do you, or do you have inside info? Do you have closed behind closed doors?
Yeah, closed door info. No, they hint at a DLC in the game while you're playing. If you talk to the NPCs in the cantina, it's pretty obvious what a DLC would be.
Yeah. I could definitely see that for sure. No, but someone that was part of our group from Europe told me that they also got to go to the event in Europe, and over there they showed a preview.
So you do have
For-
insider info.
For what seems to be the open world RPG style Star Wars game.
Oh yeah.
Open world what?
Open world RPG
I'm very
style
excited
Star
about
Wars
that one.
game.
Oh, the massive, right?
The
No, for real? Oh, that's
Is that
hype.
Is that
Okay.
You sound much better.
Thank you. I figured out what
You
was
sound
wrong.
much
It was
better.
because the microphone in my camera was also picking it up.
And that's why you were hearing double, because
That's why I was hearing double, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna have to stick with this. But
it all makes sense.
all right, perfect.
Jess S. Snacks, make sure you're not muted.
I'm not.
So just to catch you up, welcome
Yay!
back.
Hi, Jazz. Hi, guys.
We're talking about a potential update at the PlayStation Showcase for Star Wars. And Choco just said it might be the from the developers of Division, that open world game, or a DLC for
I'm
Survivor.
here for that too.
So what is
I need
everyone's
Star Wars
opinion on
gaming
open
news.
world games?
Love it.
I
love
love it.
them.
Okay, great, great. We're all in the same boat right now. That's perfect.
They have so much potential, and if you can give me, okay, how many years has it been? And people are still playing Skyrim. People are still playing GTA 5. Like,
Yeah.
if you can give us that type of experience that we want to live in, as well as an online component, like that, this could be the game.
Yeah, exactly. And if you could pick whatever kind of character you're gonna play in the open world, like for example, with Ruth, you could be a Nightsister, you could be a Jedi, you could be part of the Empire. That's just gonna, wow, there's so much potential.
I am basic as hell, and I'm always going to be a Jedi.
Yeah, same. I think I'd always want to be a Jedi or a Rebel, for sure. I started hating the Empire ever since Andor. And my community knows this. It's because what I
Wait,
love
not
about the
before
show
then?
Andor...
Not
Not before that. I have to admit,
That
not
was the
before that.
line.
I was more of the, oh, they're so cool and I like their style. They're so sleek. And then after watching Andor, I'm like, never
That's
mind.
true. You saw the ISB and you were like, no.
Yes. I'm like, no. I come from a country where we had a dictatorship. So it's a little too close to home a little bit.
Reasonable.
So yeah.
Yeah. About that. Let's not talk about that.
Let's not talk about that. But we're going back to Star Wars. That's why it just kind of hit close home to me. I was like, oh, shucks. The thing is, just last thought on that is that Andor did such a good job of depicting how abusive the Empire is from a normal person's perspective that it finally made me realize, oh, yes, okay, I get it now. This is why we're so against the Empire. But in terms of just how funny or cool looking they were, yeah, they are pretty cool, I have to admit. Like the Sith and everything.
No, you're right. I mean, Andor really did show the lethality of it. Because, like, we see the heroes who are larger than life, but, like, the everyday people who, like, will get shot and, like, not everyone survives, or random people get stuck in prison and stuff.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, yeah, our heroes don't experience this, but a lot of people, most people in the galaxy do.
Exactly. Sounds like style before morality always.
Fashion.
I'm sorry,
Number
okay?
Hey, that's of course. It's always style before stats as well.
I mean, ask Padme, he's
True.
I mean,
like,
oh my god, she's slay. I love her.
Smell profit.
super
100%.
chatted a $2 ramen drop. My
Ooh,
allegiance is
thank
to
you.
the Republic, to democracy.
To democracy. We
Shout
love
out to
it.
Obi-Wan Kenobi for the $2 ramen drop. Appreciate you.
We love it.
But I've always dreamt of a Mass Effect.
to Square Madden. Oh,
I've-
sorry.
I've
Of a what?
always-
Sorry?
I've
A
always
Mass
dreamed to square Madden.
We make a lot of Rush Hour quotes, so every now and then we find ourselves going down that path. I apologize.
It's only natural because we got a black guy and an Asian. And it's
You said it, I was thinking it, so I'm kind of happy that you said it. I was like, did you guys, is Rush Hour a thing because there's an Asian and there's a, okay. But since you said it, I can like say it now too.
It's also just a great film.
Yeah, it's so. My favorite blooper from Rush Hour is when Jackie Chan said cheese instead of freeze.
Oh,
That was so cute.
We would love to see that, wouldn't we, Jackie?
his name is Lee. God damn it! No. I just love all of the Lee and Carter or Lee and Chris Tucker. All those things.
Oh yeah, everyone in the chat, please give a like to the stream. We would appreciate it very much. It's like there's
like it.
5 likes, 22 people. That math ain't
That's
mathing.
not
Balance
mathing.
it out. Balance it out.
We have 2 Asians in here. We can do the math.
Love it.
something else that popped off recently was the Young Jedi Adventures. I'm curious if you guys have watched any of it.
Watch them yet.
I literally so prior to this, I was catching up on some Rebels because I'm in season 3 already, reacting. And I saw the Jedi Younglings. And I even said it in the intro of my video. I was like thinking, I could tell that I must really like Star Wars, because the first thing that popped into my head when I saw that was, is it canon? Because I would definitely watch it if it's canon. I saw Yoda in one of the thumbnails, and I'm like, interesting.
I just want to show really quickly all of the stickers that I have.
Oh, it's blurry.
There you go.
Hey, that's so cute. I love it.
Nubs Nation. I've not even watched it yet, but I know.
Yeah.
Also, I just gotta say, having Kai's hair, like, his hair is dope. I'm just like they got the texture and stuff right. It's something small, but like you rarely ever see it. So, but yeah, I have watched through it. Like I just toss it on while I'm cooking or something like that, just because I'm a completionist and I gotta absorb all Star Wars content.
Love it.
Reasonable.
And I'm mad that I had to grow up like a Neanderthal and like I had to use my own damn imagination. Like kids get like Star Wars Legos and these kids shows and
I'm mad because, to be honest, like I only watched the original trilogy, but I only really got into Star Wars because just like 3 years ago. And I thought it was a perfect time because I was doing my reaction channel, and I hate myself for missing out so much on it. It doesn't help that I recently immigrated here to America, and now I have all this excuse to go to Disneyland. But yeah, I have a shopping problem. My partner says so himself. So yeah.
It was a blast hanging out with you guys at Disneyland, though. So thank you for making mine and Element's first time at Galaxy's Edge memorable.
Does my camera prefer Grogu?
Oh my goodness, we all have Grogu. I have Grogu here too. You have Bo-Katan.
Oh,
Yes.
I normally have Grogu.
Can I just share? There was this tweet I saw. There was this tweet I saw of I forgot
Bowser,
it was like a nameless. Oh, there we have Bowser. Nice, good enough.
I have a Chocobo.
good enough.
There was this tweet I saw about Grogu. She's basically tweeted, "Release me from this Grogu capitalism," and it was basically this Grogu mug and all these Grogu merch, and I'm like, yeah, I have a lot of Grogu merch as well. So
there is a way out of Grogu capitalism. And when you walk through that door, it's all Nubs stuff.
It's Nubs capitalism.
Nubs capitalism.
Oh, jeez.
Where's my Turgle capitalism?
Still don't know.
I see the Turgle love, and he annoys the crap out of me.
Really?
And it's like I'll start talking to him, and I'm like, all right, I gotta go and walk away, and then Turbo's like, why does everyone walk away from me? So, way to
poor
call me out.
baby.
He's just a silly little guy.
I'm just
Now
so
I do
excited.
stand Scuba Stev.
That's
Scuba Steve.
Scuba Stev is where it's at.
Oh.
Yeah. Does Turgle sound like SpongeBob? Is that just me?
A little bit.
A little bit.
I'm just so excited to go out there and deal with those raiders. Yes. Oh, I did. That kind of reminds me of what someone said earlier. He said your Grease impression. I don't even realize I was doing Grease. I just said, what ritual?
Oh, can I hear your Grease impression?
Listen.
I'm
gonna be the
perfect.
pilot of
That's
the
pretty
ship.
solid.
I mean, nothing.
Hey,
is,
that's A+. That's actually really spot on.
Thank you. Nothing comes close to my Nick Cage, though. I hope you guys have seen Renfield because I'm Dracula.
I haven't. I haven't seen
not.
Renfield, but is it good?
It is really
Is
good.
it good?
So Turgle's voice actor was also Zim in Invader Zim and Daggett on The Angry Beavers.
Oh my god, I remember that. I used to watch those as a kid.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Muscular Beaver. Yeah, those are good times.
All right, so
And oddly suggestive.
let's move on to Jedi Survivor.
Okay, let's go.
Dun, dun, dun.
We'll start with
Bye,
you-
guys.
We'll start with you, Sarah, because I'm gonna put on the spoiler tag, but we're gonna be vague and ambiguous enough because Sarah has not finished the game. We'll start with you, Sarah, but since well, we're gonna work off of how far you've come, but
Yes.
just overall impressions of the game so far.
I love it, obviously, but the best way to describe Jedi Survivor is they've taken Jedi Fallen Order and improved upon it. They added onto it because they saw that. Because personally, for me, when I first played Jedi Fallen Order, I was already acquainted with what happened. I think I was even halfway done with. No, I think I was done with Clone Wars. So me playing Jedi Fallen Order, it was just a blast for me because, like Darth Choco, I like anything that's canon. I would say that I'm a bit of a completionist. I mean, I even told this to Element and Darth Choco when we hanged out at Disneyland that I'm nearing the point where I might start moving to books now so that I could be more acquainted with the Star Wars universe. But yeah, overall, the Jedi Survivor is an amazing game, great combat, amazing storytelling, even though I'm pretty sure I'm not even halfway done with it.
No.
And I can't wait. I can't wait. I hope there's going to be a third game already. That's what I'm thinking. So yeah.
We can't wait for you to get further into it. But Ruth, I know you got some stuff to say. So
I love it. I'll echo. This is actually exactly what I told the game devs at the event that we went to. Anybody that asked, they were like, "What was your favorite part of like the demo that we got to do?" And I was like, "My favorite part is, like you said, that it just feels like Jedi Fallen Order but better. You know, that it's the same mechanics. Like I think." Eventually, I'm going to do a Jedi Fallen Order into Jedi Survivor playthrough, and I'm really interested to see how that pulls over. So mechanically, I really enjoyed it. This is actually some of the gameplay in Jedi Survivor is like my favorite gameplay in any game I've ever played. Like there's segments that you do that are so good that I'm so glad I've been replaying it on Jedi Master because I played through it on Jedi Knight and 100%ed, and I've been replaying through it on Jedi Master, and I'm like, I'm so glad like I'm coming up to segments that I'm like, I'm so excited to do this again, you know. So I've absolutely loved it, and I absolutely adore the story, and I also am hoping for a third game because I'm very excited to see where they're going to be taking these characters on their next adventure.
Sorry, I'm just reading your mind as you're saying that and then laughing.
Can I just say, before we continue, I was not the person who minded spoilers back then. Really, I didn't care. But then ever since I did reaction, and especially with Star Wars, I hate spoilers now. I'm like, please don't. No, I don't want to know what happens next because...
the reaction has to be organic, right? So
I mean, but I think more than anything, it's also the feeling that I get from being so shocked. Like, for example, with Game of Thrones, I'm only halfway done with Game of Thrones, and I'm having so much fun watching it, especially not knowing anything that's happening. But even with Star Wars, it's just been such a mind-blowing moment, which I'm pretty sure has been mind-blowing for Element or for you guys, since you guys are way ahead of me. I don't know. There's just something about watching something experiencing something for the first time and then being amazed or shocked or having your jaw drop. So
I mean, and there's certainly some things in here that you are going to want to experience, you know, on your own. And I saw someone saying, well, if you need the spoiler, then it must not be the store must not stand on its own. And you're like, that's not true. No, there's just cool things that like you experience it, and then the next playthrough, it's something different. You can get so much more out of it.
Yeah.
Just don't like catharsis. That's all. He's just like, oh, I don't want to feel good. Did you, Sarah? Did you get to react to the original trilogy, or did you watch that and then you started reacting?
Original trilogy 4, 5, 6.
Yes.
No, that one I watched as a kid.
Oh,
I
okay,
watched
okay.
those as a kid because of my dad, and then I watched the new trilogy, which was 1, 2, 3, and the reaction because I was kind of old enough to tell my parents no, I guess, if they wanted to watch it in the theater. So we never really got to watch it as a family. But I'm kind of happy that I watched it as an adult right now with a much deeper appreciation of things, because I mean, I just kind of didn't see it as something that's more of a childlike wonder. I really focused on the storytelling and what everything was going on. And man, I gotta tell you, Star Wars has made me realize that I don't want to get into politics. Because it's so complicated. It's kind of like, thank God I'm not a politician.
Yeah, I know so many people who used the pandemic to get into Star Wars for the first time, and they were like, this is what I've been avoiding all these years. Like, this is great. So, yeah, definitely happy to have you. But one of the things I think is really cool about Survivor is, like Ruth was saying, the replayability on this game is so much higher than the first game. I found myself frustrated replaying the first game and not wanting to 100% it.
Yes, I never 100%ed Fallen Order because it just didn't. It wasn't fun. This game was fun to 100%.
Like the
imagine
mechanics
Bowser's
felt a bit
Zepho.
clanky and stuff.
Just finding chests and stuff wasn't as exciting. It wasn't as interesting. Like, this has so much side content that you get to do too while you're searching for chests. Well, Fallen Order, it was just, well, go run back in that chamber and try to find the random chest that's in some cave somewhere that you missed.
And then spend a half an hour trying to get back to the ship.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That too.
And then you get like raffle stomped by some mobs, and you have to reset them again just to continue on. The fast travel was a huge boon for a lot of gamers.
Yes.
But I love the temple puzzles.
Yes.
Ooh.
I did love
It's
it.
giving me Link Breath of the Wild. When I first played it, I was like, "Oh, this is Zelda," but I don't mind because it still worked with the lore of Star Wars and the universe.
Yeah. I just loved finding a new temple, and then the sense echo of the teacher telling you how you're gonna solve it, but obviously in a lesson, and like just having them like I mean, is this a huge spoiler or not? But like just them saying, sometimes you just have to keep moving.
Yeah.
And then like the beginning of me doing that puzzle, not moving, I was like, I'm obviously not correct in this. And so like, again, just like a Padawan going through the trial, I rethought of the words and I was like, you got to keep moving. And then I was like, can I actually do this? And then like, I started to do the solution and started running with it. And I was like, I can do this. Like, wow, okay, this is the solution. This is great. Shout out to the puzzle people, designers.
They made some really interesting puzzles.
We love the puzzle people.
Also, I love the idea.
The puzzle people.
I love the idea of Jedi Masters in the High Republic building elaborate escape rooms for their students.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
It's like, good luck.
it is accurate. I mean, like the Gathering was a puzzle, just mental. And I imagine, like, all throughout the thousands of years, that's what they would do, because half of them were like training you to use your powers, right? So makes sense.
Cowabunga said Kree had way too much time on her hands. She probably had to put in the time, you know?
This is true. Shout out
like
to
them
DePaul in the
puzzles.
chat. Just stopping by
What's
to
up,
say
chat?
hi. I'm not done with the main story, and I've managed to avoid spoilers this far. We're not truly. I just have the flag up for like solidarity, I guess.
Yeah. So DePaul, if you have gotten to the moon of Kobo, we're not going to be going past that.
Yeah, because of me, guys. So for anyone who's not yet done with the game in chat, I'm kidding. But yeah, I'm sorry for not having that much of a fuller conversation, but it's gonna be fun. We're still gonna have fun talking about the game.
We're more so happy to have you on than anything else.
Thank
Absolutely.
you. Oh, thank you.
It's all about our guests. Which brings me to me blaming Sarah for spoiling Rise of the Resistance.
Oh no!
What? I didn't.
What
You
did
didn't
she
actually
say?
spoiler it. Okay, so like it wasn't a big deal or anything. It was just she said, "I can't wait for the drop."
Oh.
And then so like I spent the entirety of the ride being like, "Is this the drop? Is this the drop?"
I did too. My butt cheeks were clenched so many times. I'm like, is it now?
I just wanted to scare you guys, but there was never.
I love that.
Well, the effect
I love
you had
that.
this
Yeah.
effect, yeah.
You were successful. There's a part where you were like going up in the elevator, and it was like, oh no.
Oh yeah, it's like. But it probably also would have been a different experience if you didn't know anything at all, and that just happened. It's kind of like, oh shit, I did not sign up for this.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, it would have been different, but definitely having like Choco said, our butt cheeks like clenched and buttholes puckered the whole time.
I'm sorry, guys. I owe you guys a drink for that. Next time we see each other.
Absolutely.
All right.
I'll take you up on that. Ruth, you're coming with us.
I'm ready.
Can I just say, I love how we all have different colors. I have pink, Ruth has green, Darth Choco has purple, and then Element here is just black.
Well, you can't see the green LEDs because I have mood lighting.
Oh,
That is the mood.
mood lighting.
You're the mood. You're the mood element. That's why.
True.
I mean, how do you think Grogu got born? Green mood lighting, you know? That's where it all starts.
I have a sticker of me going like this out of his pram. I don't know how I made it, but I made it.
Oh my god.
Why not?
Exactly.
Grogu capitalism. Here we go again.
So we know that we got that there's some love for Turgle, which I don't understand. I feel like if you've seen Parks and Rec, I feel like Ben every time Lil Sebastian comes up and he's like, I don't get it. But who else did you guys like in the game? Have any favorite characters?
Cage.
All of them? Cage.
You can
Cage
start.
is cool.
Cage
Toa.
was really cool.
I like Toa. All of them.
I mean, my favorite's really Cal. It's
not
not
a
really
wrong answer.
obvious that he's my favorite. It's an obvious answer, but it's because I also told Monacan that he was hot when I met him at the
No.
event. Did I tell you guys that story, Element or Choco?
No.
Girl, okay. Ruth, listen to this story.
Oh.
So, did you meet him, Monacan?
I did.
He was there, right? And remember, there
Uh-huh.
was like a crowd of people that was surrounding him, and I was
mosh
with
pit.
Aliska, and who, by the way, is a sweetheart. So we were like, we wanted to get a photo together, and I think strength in numbers. So if there were two girls, it would be okay. So
Yeah.
it was my idea to cut the line, but I didn't know I was cutting the line. Apparently, there was a line at the side, but we were
Choco
kind
cut
of
too.
here at the. There was a line on the
also
right
cut.
side. We were
I
at the
also
left
cut.
side. And we were just waiting. And I had like all these things that I wanted to tell him about the game and how, his acting was superb and top notch. But by the time I just got to him and I asked for a photo, I just said, "You're so hot." You're
And
so
Mike's in the
hot.
back like, oh.
And then he just laughed like, and then I had to explain, which probably made it worse. No. I mean, like, you were hot in the game.
Just
And
not now,
it
not
just made
now.
me look like a total,
Not right now in
like,
the game.
You're also hot now, but you were hot in the game with you and fighting and your lightsaber and all that stuff.
Very
But
hot
yeah,
in the game.
suffice to say, I hope he never remembers me. If ever I meet him in the- I hope he never, because I don't want us to bump into each other in a Star Wars event and he'd be like, "You're the girl who called me hot." And I'd be like, "No, that's my twin sister. That was Bridget."
Hey, if you want to feel better, I told him that I cosplayed Cal, and so I've spent a lot of time looking at him. So
Yeah.
I don't know if that's better or worse.
How did he react when you told him
He was
that?
like, that's really cool.
Hey, he's a genuine guy.
He was very nice.
Yeah, he's a really
Very
nice guy.
nice.
That's
Tell us
awesome.
a
cool.
story about how you also cut the line.
Yeah, tell it.
Listen, like there's imagine like a crowd of people, kind of like an oval, and he's at the end of it. And I was like, I'm just gonna walk around.
There
it.
wasn't a
I don't-
line.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what y'all are doing.
was
I
a
just walked
mosh
around.
pit.
I stood
It
there.
was like a mosh pit. Well,
Yeah.
behind him though, there was a bit of a table. So I guess that was his corner. But he was just such a genuinely nice guy. Like he was patient,
Yeah.
waited for everyone. And I mean, just so the chat knows, it wasn't like an open to the public thing. It was like it was just media people and us who got invited to play the game. So he wasn't really a mob, like there weren't hundreds of people. But still, it was for him to be so patient to go
No,
through
it's
at
so
least
nice.
50 of us or 60 of us, that's still something.
Oh, so now you're willing to say it's a private event? No, we had some random guy on the street come up to me like, "Where'd you guys get those boxes?" And she's like, "Oh, back there." Like, just this-
I'll let Darth Choco tell the story.
I stopped. I was like, "No, man, no, it's a private thing. Like you're not gonna be able to get anything if you go there." And then,
I got scared. I'm scared
No,
of
I
men,
respect that.
okay?
I respect that. I also
I was
had
just
a
like,
guy
oh, it's
ask
there.
me, and I was like, he was like, "What's in the box?" And I was like, "I don't know. Just let me
What's
go
in
back
the
to my hotel."
box?
I was like, it's there. You can go
This
there.
was in the box. This was what was in.
Oh, dang.
yeah, it's a chunky boy, but it's awesome.
It is a chunky boy.
Didn't they sell a limited edition one as well during May the 4th? Like this past week?
One went to Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah. Did you guys get it?
No.
I did not.
No, I didn't get it too.
For people in Southern California, we are terrible Disneyland people. Talk to our friend
is
Nick,
true.
who's there every single friggin' day.
For real? He's there every day?
He lives like 3 blocks away.
Minutes, 5 minutes
Ah,
from it.
yeah. I've met him, right?
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
with
he
us.
was with us.
Okay. Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah.
So speaking of hot Cal, what did you make your Cal look like, and what was your lightsaber color?
Okay, Ruth can go first.
Okay, so for my first playthrough, I kept him mostly in the generic outfit because I was wearing my cosplay, which was also the generic outfit. Oh, I'm freezing. Just a second. It's connecting. But also the generic outfit. Although by the end of the game, we did add a mustache for strength. Because I was struggling really hard with one of the boss fights, and they were like, "Well, just put a mustache on there. It will make it so much better. You'll be able to kill him." And then I did. And so we were stuck with a mustache for a lot of the cutscenes after that. So
The myth of the stash.
It's true though. I mean, when you
Yeah.
do something manly enough, it just shoots out of your face. Like it just happens.
I
Like
don't
it's
know.
gross
I
and
made,
straight. Like,
I
Go
made,
on.
Cal look, made Cal look like a K-pop idol. And although I was playing on
vibe.
Grandmaster, still got the job done. But that's
Yeah.
just another kind of man, you know what I mean?
I made Cal look like an American. So I
no.
what do you mean by looking like an American? Do you mean the F-boy haircut and stuff?
I actually did do that on my pre-release game playthrough, but no, when it came out, I was rocking the mullet. I had the handlebar mustache, for the first bit of it until I got another mustache that was just gross and little, like a little.
Oh no, not that one. I know exactly.
The one that's like
Yeah.
when you're 13. Like my 17-year-old brother has a mustache, but it's so light, and I tell him, why don't you just shave that off? It's not making the impression you think it is.
So yeah, my cow was running around in the training shirt with the cutoff sleeves, with his little dirty Sanchez, and like it was beautiful. It made the cutscenes hilarious when he's like having like a touching moment, and it shows his face, and you're like, why does he look like that? It was amazing.
Do you guys have screenshots?
Of my cow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, did you
wanna
play
send
on
them in the
PC,
chat?
Ruth, or PlayStation?
I was on PlayStation. I've been
Okay.
playing on, so
Great.
it's been a good time.
If you guys have screenshots, put them in the chat, and I'll display it for everybody in the stream.
Tower Bunga wants to see the screenshots of the cosplayer, Ruth. I think they're talking about your Cal cosplay.
I mean, if you do have them and you can send them, and like you can send them to me over our Discord.
For Discord.
And we'll
oh no.
we can display them.
Oh no.
Darthman said Americal F yeah. That's witty. I like that.
Americal.
Americal.
And then of course that meant I was rocking the blaster stance, and yeah, we
True.
just had a good
The
good
whole
time.
vibe.
What was your
I
guys'?
just made my Cal a material girl Cal. Like he had like the pink lightsaber, even his hilt had pink accent. I made BD1 have pink accent as well, and even my blaster was all pink. So I was just like material girl. And I would always say that while I'm playing.
That's awesome.
What was your
Oh my
guys'
gosh.
fits? I had that vest that had the shoulder, the pointy shoulder, and it was like straps
Yeah.
mixed with the commander
Oh wow.
bottom.
I just had a classic outfit, to be honest. Jazz said pink is for men too. Real men wear
Absolutely.
pink.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's true. It is true. I will say, I stopped wearing it because I did have a man touch me inappropriately. so that happened. But so pink is for real men, but brave men. Brave men.
Oh, I could add this.
Reasonable.
Oh dear. I'm so sorry you went through that, Darth Choco.
Yeah, it was an interesting experience, but no, we won't talk about that. Every now and then, Pep will mention Sloppy Jose, and then that's
Oh no.
yeah. It's
Why
it's an
is
inside
that
thing.
Yoda?
Oh, the stream can't see it, but I'm setting up images right now, and there is.
Oh jeez.
There is.
Oh, the screen. Okay.
Beautiful.
Oh, it is Yoda.
No, you're
What in the
missing
world?
out. You're missing out on seeing the Yoda.
So how did you guys feel about the launch and how it went? You know, I played it on PC. How did you feel about any issues that you had? Did you struggle with it on your on PlayStation or on PC at all?
No.
No.
I mean, I played on PlayStation. I did not have a problem. I mean, there were a few screen tearings here and there, but and some glitches, which never really bothered me. But overall, it's been a smooth experience for me playing the game. For the PC, though, I heard what happened. And I felt sad hearing that, simply because I felt how disappointed some fans could have been, and especially, for example, if it's someone who wants to play the game who knows nothing about Star Wars, but they just wanted to play it for the experience and they didn't get to have a good experience. It just makes me a bit, like I mentioned, sad, because I don't want anyone to get turned off just because of the game. But they did recently release a patch to fix it, so that's great.
Yeah, and I won't lie, like the patches were fantastic. I was playing on PC the entire time, and the pre-release patch was rough. There's some times where it's like, oh man, this ain't. I had
the UI had the most hiccups whenever you go back into it.
Interesting.
I upgraded my CPU, and I still need to do more upgrades to my PC in general. But
Sarah,
it was tough beforehand.
Sure.
It's much better now. And given how the game kind of works, because most games, when you hop on an elevator, it loads like a different area. You know what I mean? That's just a loading screen. That's not how it works in Survivor, which was really interesting. There's one part where there is a massive elevator, and you pull up the map, and you're actually traveling the entire way. And it's really interesting how, I mean, it's a powerful engine. Hopefully, it'll work with more games, and they'll be expanding it.
Oof, yeah, I mean, there is the possibility. It's there's so much potential in DLCs for the game. That's for sure.
Ooh, looking at pictures right now.
For sure.
Sam said Snaxan should build Darth Choco PC, maybe a pink one. Okay.
I would like a
Yes.
pink PC.
Yes. Rock the pink PC.
Let's go.
No lie though, I'm actually really excited to see what your project was with the cosplayer. Like, when can I see it?
They said that the episodes will come out in June. So I will let you guys know. I'll send you a link because I last I heard they were gonna publish it on YouTube, and the format of it, guys, is like it's a reality game show.
Oh.
So you guys might hear me, but I don't know, overreacting and
excited.
stuff like that.
You have to go into a confessional and being like, I just don't know if I
You
can
know,
make
actually,
it.
we didn't do that. Now that you mention it, yeah. Well, it's because we were only given one full day and kind of 2 half days, if you think about it. Because on the first day, we didn't start until like 11 in the morning, and then the second day we could be there as early as 8 a.m. and end at midnight. Same goes for the first day, but on the third and last day we could get in as early as 8 a.m. but we had to be done by 5 p.m. So we didn't really have any full days, but I think total hours was 40 hours,
Whoa.
including sleep. So yeah, I mean, we didn't really have any confessional time at all anymore. And it was the first of its kind. So I'm pretty sure they're going to iron out some kinks for the next season. If there is going to be a next season, let's hope that there is. But it's fun.
I mean, it sounds super interesting. I can't wait to watch it.
How much do you charge if you build a PC?
To be honest, I'm not in that. I haven't really done that yet right now. I'm still
Was it
in
just something
the
you did personally?
I'm still in that level of I build it for content creation, and everything I build, I still have it for now. But I haven't really charged people yet for building a PC. And quite frankly, I don't think I have the time for it right now. The next project that I would want to do, though, that is in relation to PC building is I want to do something like my friend Roby Tech did, where he taught 100 kids in Florida and an underprivileged area in Florida how to build PCs, and all 100 of them, they started them at the same time. So that was just kind of cool. I wish that a company would hire me to do that, because I would love to do a work like that in the future, where I could just teach kids how to build PCs, and it'll be an experience. So yeah.
That's really cool.
I love that.
You know, as along with our event with some people from AMD, were you able to get hooked up through them at all?
I met them, but the thing is, when it comes to these events, yeah, you network and stuff, but you never really know when a job would really come out of it, right? I mean, I feel like everyone here would know what that feels like. It's like, yeah, networking, but something that I like about American culture as well is that the ball is in your court. Like, you can just send out the emails and let them know if you need help with anything, I'm available. I'd love to help out. So admittedly, I haven't really done that yet. with the contact that I met in AMD because I've been busy like with the competition and then with my friend's wedding, and right now I'm just kind of spring cleaning my house. But I want to show you guys the progress I made with spring cleaning my home. I think I can do it via my phone. But when I got back from ICC, my place looked like this. Like this was the living room, just full of boxes.
That's a lot of stuff.
I know. And then my cat, look at how tiny my cat is compared to all of the boxes.
That's pretty adorable.
Very cute.
Right? And then now, look at what it looks like. All the boxes have been cleared out. So
Very nice.
I'm really proud of that. My partner Mike actually helped me out with cleaning out the entire area. So thank you, Mike. But yeah.
So this is my cow before I put on the vest. Oh well, let me.
Oh wait, the spoilers is there. Ooh, the hair!
No, the
The
hair.
hair plays. I like it.
You love the hair.
He looks like a rock star.
He's got a
That's
Titan.
my K-pop cow.
That's my K-pop.
Yeah. Let me put it in some other.
He has a Titan class item.
Okay, let me update this one.
No, but really dug the fit, and that was a lot of fun in the game too. Was just trying to make him. I don't know if you
the
guys.
mustache.
I don't know if you guys did the same thing I did. You would be like about to face a boss, and you're like, "All right, let me change my fit." Yeah,
For this boss. Which fit is for this boss?
you gotta look good for the boss, right?
Yeah,
Who's-
the bosses look good, so you gotta look good.
Whose screenshot is this?
He
That's
looks like
mine.
Freddie Mercury.
Cow with the mustache. With the mustache.
Cow stash?
The cow
Cow
stash.
stash.
Yes.
It gives you the power to defeat the enemies.
What's going on with BD? Oh, he's just
He's got
sitting.
his little
Okay.
legs out. He's got his little leggies out.
Oh, he's doing the split.
He's doing a little
Split
sit.
seat. All right.
And then the next two were mine, both mine.
All right. I wish I had an easier way to do this, but we're doing it.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh my god, who does that remind me of?
He's Glory.
Americal.
He
That's who
looks.
that
I
is.
remember who he looks like. He looks like the kid from It, the bully. Right? He looks like he has a father that, beats him up or something. Because that's what happened with the kid in It.
Doesn't he look like Matthew McConaughey from Reign of
Yes.
Fire?
Yeah, I can see that. No,
got
when I
a
was playing it,
vibe.
a lot of people said he had Uncle Rico vibes from
Oh
Napoleon
my
Dynamite.
god.
Yep, I can see that.
Dang.
With the arms out, though.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have
He
the
belongs to
arms out.
Stranger Things.
I could throw a pig skin a quarter mile.
Oh my gosh.
And then, that's what was my pre-release gameplay, which I thought he looked like a chat. I also really liked my gun. I
Oh,
thought
Looks
my
like,
gun
he
looked
looks
really
like he's
sweet.
about to invade Pandora again.
Now the quality isn't super high because again that was on the pre-release patch, and it was rough.
Was it? I didn't play it, so
I had to lower a lot of
Oh, no.
settings quite a bit.
Shout out to people in the chat. Marianne, Xanatos, Lothal Youngling. He looks like Abraham from the. Oh, that is true. That is very true. Marianne said I wasn't allowed to fit Cal with the mullet when I found it.
I never put it on him.
Why weren't you allowed?
It's fair. It's fair. Marianne played it with her nieces and nephews, I believe, and so it was some of the decisions were group decisions.
Group decision.
Oh, okay.
Reasonable.
Understandable.
Lots of sexy cows going on.
True.
Going back to the update for PlayStation Showcase, I would love a DLC where you play as Marin and what she's been doing
Ooh, yeah.
as the ghost. You know.
The ghost.
Sorry. When you said playing as Marin and what she's been doing, my mind went straight to Battle Scars, and I was like, that ain't gameplay. Never mind.
We can't.
Sarah, have
Can't
you
go
read
there.
Oh wait, have you read Battle Scars?
No, wait, is that a book?
That is,
Yeah.
it's a prequel to Survivor.
It's a prequel to Survivor? Really?
Yeah, there's a few years in between, so you don't have to read it.
But is it through Marin's perspective?
Marin is one of the main characters.
Oh.
I think
And,
Mary
uh,
Keller, the sole point of views.
I mean, I still have to ask Element again for that list of books because you guys remember you guys told me this in Disneyland when I did say that I am nearing the end of watching everything possible, everything Star Wars related that's possible. I mean, Star Wars Younglings came into the picture, but after that, like I'm gonna start reading the book. But you guys did tell me yourself that there were some reading materials which weren't canon, which I kind of want to ask just so everyone as well in chat can understand. How is that possible that there are published materials into the Star Wars universe that aren't canon, but they were mass produced?
Well, so a couple things. Prior to Disney buying Star Wars, there was a lot of books and stuff, and they were never intended to be canon. They were just licensed out so people could write whatever they wanted. But more recently, we've been having things like Star Wars Visions, which is awesome. I don't know if you've seen Visions.
Oh yeah, I mean I've seen the first season. I haven't watched the second yet.
Yeah, and again, it's not canon. You gotta watch the second season. It's beautiful. There's
So good.
certain things are so touching, but those aren't canon. And there's a few like there's in season 1, the very first thing where we have the Ronin. They made a book that has that in it, and it continues that person's story. So that's also not canon. But most of the things that you have and that we'll recommend you will be.
Okay, so I still have to ask for that list, basically, even if it's gonna be an audiobook, just so I could get through it. You know?
No, I'm gonna send you a drive link that has some stuff for you. So you'll
Ooh,
be good.
thank you.
Some insider rewards for Dyad guests.
Yeah, you too, Ruth, if you want to.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
I think
Thank
a
you.
good rule of thumb is that anything after April 12th, 2014 is canon unless they say otherwise. So like when Visions came out, they said this wasn't canon. When the Ronin book came out, they said it wasn't canon. But just like everything else, books and comics are very much canon. And so I think that's an easier way.
Where'd Ruth go? Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
she got
My
blurred
camera
out.
wanted to focus.
She had to visit the dweller for a second there. Yeah, I think it's just easier to think about everything from 2014 onward is canon unless they say it's not. And that's fine because like anything that's not canon right now, they've either said up front or there's a huge Legends label on top of it.
Oh, okay. Got it. Noted.
Now,
But speaking of Battle Scars, you don't have to read it, but if there was ever a wonder as to like what happened, let's say, to Grease's arm, you'll find out there. And yeah, what Choco was laughing vehemently about.
True.
I guess I have to read it to find out.
it's the thirstiest book. It's the thirstiest Star Wars book. Yeah.
Is
That's what I'll
Cal
say.
in it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh, but this is before Survivor.
Yeah, I think everybody's in it. Yeah, I think Cal, but Cal and Marin's is the main two point of views.
They dated, didn't they?
In the
are you
book,
asking that
no.
seriously, or do you?
Do you want to know?
I mean,
So
no answer.
in this-
I just have a feeling that they did.
Well, so I mean, it's not a secret that at the beginning of Survivor, the crew has kind of gone their separate ways.
Yeah.
They aren't on bad terms, but have gone their separate ways. And this book gives you the basis of that. Like, you see the trajectory, you see that everyone wants something different while they're still together as a family, and so it kind of makes that make more sense. That's what I'll say.
I will say, without spoiling anything, it does make one moment in Survivor that much more powerful.
Did I pass it already?
No.
Yeah, now I kind of want to read the book before I play the game.
I mean, you can if you want to, you know. Just with all the books, you know, you can read them if you don't. Or
How
not.
many pages is it? Wait, how many
It's not
pages
that-
is it?
It's
not that
relatively short.
Really? I'm
That's
just
like
gonna,
200.
I'm gonna go through it in a night.
This many.
19.
Oh, that's not a lot at all. It's pretty thin, all things considered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now it's that time of the show where if y'all in the chat want to join us and give us your thoughts on Survivor, feel free to jump in. Yeah, we'd love to hear what you guys think.
I totally forgot the URL to join. Hold on, I think it's.
Oh no.
Guys, if you want to join the stream, Jasmine's like, do a book stream. We'll all lurk and listen.
Is that a stream where like I read the
aloud.
book?
I mean, I wouldn't know, but I think it is. It's the
Wait,
only
that's
way.
That's the wrong link. What,
Oh no.
what is the link?
That being said,
Keep on going, Choco. I'm gonna remember it.
that being said, some good friends of the channel that haven't been on yet, they have actually been going live on TikTok and reading through the High Republic, and it's been really cool.
You know, I've heard so much about that, and it's because on Twitter they keep mentioning High Republic, but isn't it a comic book? Or is it a book?
There's
Yes.
2 comics and there is a bunch of books, but it is a wonderful place because all of it's brand new. So we're all uncovering all of this cool new lore together.
But High Republic is basically before episode 1.
Yes.
So okay, see what I mean, guys? I've demoted myself from a youngling to a larva.
But you're still a Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
I'm still a Star.
there's
I'm
no
a Star
rank.
Wars
That's
fan
all that
larvae.
matters. Yeah.
Listen, when people like, okay, so I'm on the I say everyone's a fan as long as you like it, but you know what? There are 2 things that I think make people a better fan, and one is how hard you've had to fight to be a fan, because there's certain people who in spaces are usually crowded out, and so it's not easy to be a fan, and you still are. So I think that means more to me. But also how much it hit your heart. Like, it's not how much it's how hard you cried when certain things happen. I think that's like the bigger tale. Like, yeah, I've read a lot, but like, there's certain people who when you see how much they've not gonna say that because you haven't gotten there yet. But you know what I mean. It's about the love.
I also think through my experiences, the people who don't know Star Wars often have the best takes and better takes than people who claim to know Star Wars.
Who knows?
You know
That's
what I mean?
True.
I know what you mean, Jelly Bean.
I'll go on someone's TikTok and who just started their Star Wars journey, and their takes on the original trilogy beat out everyone that has been a fan since the 70s. And they're like, you must be new here. It's like, yeah, but you probably don't understand the story as much as them because they're better. I'm sorry, just to say they're better.
They're better.
They think better.
They know better.
What is up, Kenny? How you doing?
Hi, Kenny.
Hello.
Can't hear you.
Oh, we can't hear you guys. Oh, we can't hear you, Kenny.
Oh,
You're good. It's not a stream if you don't have technical difficulties.
True.
Also, if you
Totally.
join at this moment, you will be in the running to play Real Fans Would Know, and Choco will give away that Bo-Katan helmet. I'm just kidding.
That is not true.
Wow.
I'm gonna win it.
I mean,
Also, join to meet and fangirl
Hang
over
out.
Ruth and Sarah.
Hail fangirl over us.
Absolutely. We just talk about the lore. You guys have like amazing like content and cosplay.
All right, can you guys hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Hi, Kenny.
Yay! Okay,
It
first
worked.
off, hi Ruth. Super
Hello.
fan. Love your work.
Oh,
love your
thank
stuff.
you.
I can't stay on long, but I do want to jump off of what Choco said earlier about your critiques with this game. And I want to know your guys' honest ranking. I know you're still going through it.
Mm-hmm.
So your opinions are cool. No questions at all if you completely disagree with me.
Mhm.
What's your guys' ranking of the game and your legit critiques? Mine is a 3.8 for a ranking, and that's only because of the technical issues that are actual valid issues.
Is that out of 5?
Like the day one
3.8 out of
stuff,
5 or 3.8 out of 10?
3.8 out of 5.
Okay. I was like, that's
I was-
so low
I
if
was
it's
worried
out
for
of
a
10.
second.
Whoa.
We're all out here using like Metacritic, and he's like, "What's the GPA of this game?"
Just give me a rating.
All right, so
You
who wants to
guys go first because I'm
I'm
not
like,
even done with the
who
game.
Yeah.
I've actually run into more technical issues on my most recent playthrough than I ran into in my actual like first playthrough. Like I've crashed more times in this second playthrough and had more glitches. So for my first playthrough, I would rate it out of a 5 out of 5, but that's just because I didn't run into any technical issues. So I just got to enjoy the story and enjoy the game, and I really, really loved it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't run into any issues, and I'm just lucky.
That's what
You
I've
played on the
found.
PC, right, Element?
Yeah.
I would like to real quick introduce the prizes for Real Fans Would Know. I'll let you choose between this. It's like an Ahsoka Tano lightsaber that you can build and then fight people with.
Fight people. That's the add-on.
I have this
The
a
benefit.
little Grogu, and he's like, I don't know, he's like serving. I don't know.
He's serving.
He's what do you call that? Whip. He's whipping
He's
before the
doing the whip.
nay-naying.
Yeah.
He's doing the whip before the nay-nay.
And then a little off-brand, but I'm gonna throw in this Mario as well. So you get to choose.
Mario, let's go.
I just watched the movie last night. It wasn't as
Okay.
bad as I've seen people online talk about. It was pretty cute.
Listen, I feel like the conversation
to
around
choose.
movies in general nowadays is just like defaulting to like, this is pretty terrible. You know?
It's gotten ridiculously toxic for no good reason.
Everyone is so hyperbolic, and also if something seems like it supports a political agenda, it's like it's weird. Even if it doesn't, it's just like it's weird. Because I've seen takes on the Mario movie. I haven't seen it myself, but I've seen people being like, it's so they made Peach such a Mary Sue and like all this stuff. And then I've seen other people like, finally a movie that's not woke. Like, it's the same movie. Y'all are crazy.
Did you see the discourse around Leguizamo saying that they're erasing Luigi's Hispanic, and I was like, Luigi's Italian.
Yeah,
Mario and
really?
Luigi are Italian.
Luigi's Italian. They're brothers.
Yeah. I mean, like,
Interesting.
but everybody knows that the first Mario movie isn't canon, so. Anyway,
The first live action one.
It was rough. It was rough. Yoshi looked cool in that though. I'll give it that.
But
That's what it
as a second part to the question I just asked, do you guys believe that this is Game of the Year worthy?
yes.
I've seen a TikTok recently several TikToks recently, where a lot of people are saying that because of the release, the continue issues, and some of the gameplay elements, it's not worth it. And I'm like, I'm with you with the complications. I'm with you with the release, but the story, the gameplay elements, there are a lot of positives with this game that put it in the running versus the day one issues.
I don't think day one issues should even be considered.
No.
I was about to say, like, should that even be considered when you're nominating something as Game of the Year?
I'm gonna be biased here because I'm a game designer. I don't like it when the issues are emphasized. Because, I mean, we triage bugs all the time on release, but like launch issues are going to be a thing, and that's not part of the game's design. If you're like Game of the Year because of like the game's story, mechanics, and how they and the general game design, issues and bugs are not designed. they're just issues. Anomalies, sometimes that you run into. And so like I feel like unless the game is like broken and like you can't deliver the game to the players, issues shouldn't be a thing.
That's been some of the biggest debates that I've been seeing online, is the fact that a lot of people are saying that it's still broken, it's always been broken, yada yada yada. Most of the same toxic BS that we were always used to.
Yeah, if you're trying to play the game with like a 750 GT or something and like
exactly
an i3.
My Commodore 64 won't play it very well.
Yeah, exactly. You have to up your rig a bit, dude.
But and there's also, it is Star Wars, so there are factions that are waiting for anything to fail to point it out. So that's the thing too. And also, I don't think it's beating out Zelda.
No.
Oh yeah, I heard Zelda is amazing. I kind of just am not playing it because I feel like I have to finish the first game. Is that true? Right?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to
go with
disagree with Choco here. I've seen a lot of the reviews for Zelda, for the Tears of the Kingdom, and I mean, like, full disclosure, I don't have a Switch and I've never played the game. I just know a lot of people's sentiments about the game, but I will say that Survivor and Tears are both nominated for Game of the Year.
Oh, 100%.
I'm sorry I laughed. I feel like I have to explain why I laughed, because I saw a video of a Zelda clip, and it's basically this person who made a giant man's part. A giant man with a giant man's part.
Oh yeah,
and then Zelda shot an arrow at the tip of the man's part. And I was like, I genuinely thought, wait, is this a real thing, or can you build it? Because it would make sense if it was something that a player built.
I'm just gonna call it a man's part from now on.
A man's part.
It's called a man's part.
Because if we play Pictionary, Star Wars Pictionary today, Choco's drawings.
Are you gonna draw a man's part?
Is usually phallic, but now it's gonna be man's party.
No,
wow!
It just makes me think of the show on Apple TV, Mythic Quest.
Oh yeah, exactly. Like time to make a dick, like that one.
Yeah, they called it TTP. It's time to penis. It's how quickly someone will
make a man's part in a game.
Time to man's part.
TTMP, time to man's part. Can you explain what a man's part is?
I have to head out, but I'm definitely going to have to go off of Elements thing and say I'm a little biased here. With Nintendo's issues with streaming and all of that stuff that's been going on, I cannot give like the new Zelda game any sort of credit. whatsoever.
Why does Nintendo hate their fans? I don't get it. It's so weird.
This thing, because the
They
thing
won't let
is,
you stream Pokemon. They won't let you stream anything off the Switch.
that's true. They're so
whatsoever.
strict.
They shut
They're
down
very
like
strict.
yeah, they shut down the
Wow.
competitions
I
and
agree
stuff
with
like
Kenny
that.
there. Sorry, with Kenny
Wow.
there.
Why would you do that?
They're just very protective, I guess, of their
Their IPs, I guess.
their IPs. I mean, yeah.
I will.
No
I
other
will-
way to put it.
I will agree that that is an issue, but I still won't. I still won't. That's still not points against it for judging in a game of
Yeah.
the year.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah. I mean, Nintendo's relationship with streamers aside, they really should let their people stream their games. It's just free advertising. I don't get it.
Yeah, that's why I'm confused. But
Yeah.
I think they
Welcome
don't
to
want
Good
because
Internet.
you know how the current
They don't want
generation
the
can.
time to mansport. That's why.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say. I think they don't want their game to be TTP'd by the Gen Zs and stuff, or the millennials, because I'm a millennial.
True.
But yeah,
reasonable.
I
Oh
mean,
my
come on, it's 2023. Let people TTP.
Free the,
you know,
free the penis, free the nipple.
Free the man's part.
free the man's part.
Marianne asks, "Are we playing Pictionary today?" Yes, we will be playing Pictionary. It depends on if.
I'm going to be thinking about that the entire time I'm at work now. TTP all over Walmart. That sounds perfectly fine. Free
I kind
the
of feel
PP.
like Kenny. No hate to where you work, but I feel like it fits Walmart.
No, it does. It
I
does.
feel like
no
Walmart.
question
I feel like Walmart. by
Walmart has
default,
a problem. with
Walmart by
TTP.
default has a TTP of its own.
I like Walmart. I like shopping there sometimes.
Absolutely.
They have the things I need.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I gotta head back to work, guys. I'll catch y'all later in the chat.
Thanks for calling.
Bye,
Have a good
Kenny.
night.
And have a good day at work.
Thank you for joining. And yeah, I mean, if we do want to get to Pictionary, then I think we should
Yeah.
hop to Real Fans.
Oh no.
Curious if Marianne is going to join us at all.
Marianne, call in.
Oh.
I know this is your type of game. Well, games in general you love to play. Marianne and Lothal Youngling, if you're still in the chat. Anyone else in the chat that wants to join for Real Fans would know for a chance to win Choco's.
A Mario.
You guys, y'all get to pick.
Win Mario.
Oh, can we read something from chat? Sam said it's a culture thing as well. In Japan, the copyright culture is very different. And this reminded me of an article of a guy who got arrested because he was doing movie reviews or something, and that included clips of the movie. So, yeah, I agree with what Sam says.
There's some truth to that, but Sony is also a Japanese company as well. You know, I think because there exists a Nintendo of America, there is a Nintendo under the jurisdiction of American law.
Well, maybe it's a matter of how many shareholders are Americans as opposed to Japanese. I mean, I wouldn't know. I'm just thinking
Yeah, no, we're
out loud.
spitballing too. Yeah, I mean, like, I think it's completely possible for them to allow people to stream their games. You know, it's just a policy thing. You know,
Just
There's a lot of-
let creators stream. You know, it's like it's we're promoting your things.
Exactly,
If
yeah, I mean,
anything,
So here's an example. From Software, they're a Japanese company as well, but they have their own policy. So it doesn't always fall on Sony, Microsoft, or Nintendo for those kind of policies. I just think Nintendo just needs to just say, okay.
All right, but something legitimately pissed me off though, because when Smash 4 was being announced and first released, they had a bunch of people who played competitive Smash come on stage to play it, to demo it to the people. And then after that, they start shutting down competitions of people who wanted to play Smash Brothers. And you're like, you can't look at these people and say, this is a viable marketing. I'm going to use them for marketing and then shut down their industry. You know, like that is weird to me. Not a fan.
Yeah.
Hi, Marianne.
hi, Marianne. Oh, we can't hear you, Marianne.
This seems to be the thing. Also, if anybody else wants to join in for Real Fans Would Know, feel free to join in right now. We'll give you guys another couple minutes before we start.
You guys already know I'm not gonna win this, so like your chances of winning would be higher if you call.
Sarah.
Who knows though? There might be a plot twist and I might win this after all.
Well, here's the thing. This isn't about knowing the stuff or not knowing it. This is taking a sentence and breaking it down and people guessing over and over again. It's a process of elimination.
Okay. I'm excited though. I didn't expect that we'd have games. So I'm game for this. Yes.
Of course you're game for this.
Game for the games.
I'm game for the games.
We also
Pam
have...
is asking what is Real Fans Would Know.
So Real Fans Would Know is based on Actually, which is a game series here on YouTube as well. It's a Star Wars version. We're gonna read statements, and you guys are going to have to guess what is wrong with it, and say Real Fans Would Know that's incorrect. So, for example, I'll say, in A New Hope, the Death Star was finally destroyed by a torpedo that went down the exhaust shaft, and it was shot by Porkins. And everyone in the Real Fans Would Know Luke is the one that shot that torpedo. So it's something like that. Very pedantic. That's why it doesn't really come down to what you know or don't know. It comes down to whether you can spot something that looks odd. I mean,
it's just how sadistic Choco and Pep have been in writing these. That's all it is.
Welcome, Young.
Hi,
sorry
youngling.
about that. Hello, hi guys.
Okay, I think we're ready to go, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe so.
So the rules are as follows. Yes, there are rules to this. There are a maximum of 3 attempts per person. You cannot reattempt until someone else gets it incorrect. And your answer must start with Real Fans Would Know and what you are correcting. Now, caveat, do not overcorrect, because you might still be wrong. Because you might say, Real Fans Would Know that Obi-Wan shot the torpedo. And you're like, that's still wrong. So, it's best to be simple about what you're pointing out. So we have Ruth, Sarah, Marianne.
Guys, my dog came by my foot to say hi.
Hello, Dojo.
So cute. What's your name?
His name is Colt,
Oh my
and
gosh.
he has no teeth.
my
That's why his tongue is always out.
My sister's dog. My sister's dog also is missing molars, so their tongue also just flops out.
That's so cute.
Oh my god, he's so cute.
Thank you. You're so cute though, Colt. Salamat. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Salamat po.
Salamat po.
Okay, let's get started. First statement on the board. Raise your hands at any point if you know this.
Can't
If you
even
know
hear me.
what's
It's
wrong.
fine.
No, we
We can hear Marianne now.
Oh, yay!
Yay!
Serendipity.
Sorry.
Perfect timing.
Here's the first statement. When we first meet Cal Kestis, he is working as a scrapper on Braca. He, along with his friend Prof, report to the chief hearing that a freighter clamp is jammed on line 10A. Cal warns that it is a difficult task, but the guild is willing to double his pay for this shift.
I kind of know it's not 10A because everything else is right, but I don't know where. I'm not sure. Choke down.
You don't have to correct it. You just have to say where.
Say
it's
what's the
wrong. So if
wrong
you think it's
thing.
wrong, raise your hand. Raise your hand.
All right.
Wait, so for example, I say me. So I say it's not 10A.
So you
Say
say
real
this-
fans would know.
A real fan should know.
Real fans would know it's not 10A.
which is
Like that?
incorrect.
Okay.
Now I have a guess.
Ruth.
Real fans would know it wasn't just doubling his pay.
That is incorrect. This one's extra pedantic, actually. Young's face.
So, sometimes you
I have
don't
to
know
wait. I
until
have
people
another
start
guess.
guessing.
Yeah, you just guess.
Marianne, what do you got?
All right, let me just give it a shot. Real fans would know that it was not a freighter clamp.
That is correct.
Oh, nice
Dang.
one. That's what I was looking at as well, but I wasn't sure anymore. Okay,
It was
go.
a hollow
But I could have
clamp.
gone again, right? Because maximum of 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And I had answered, so you could have.
Towerbunga, did you get it? Towerbunga in the chat
Yeah,
had an
okay,
idea.
good. What was your answer, Tower? Let's move on to
Okay, I think I got it now. Let's go.
Choco's first statement.
Yeah, they got it. Awesome. You're late, but Towerbunga, you can join. When threatened with summary execution by the second sister, Prof speaks up. He talks about how things have changed since the Empire arrived. He ends by saying, "To the Empire, we are all expendable." The second sister replies, "Yes, you are," as she swings her saber and cuts him down.
Marianne was first, I believe.
Real fans would know that she doesn't swing her lightsaber and cut him down. She stabs it.
That is correct. I
Hey.
was like, I don't know if she technically stabs him, but she just ignites it over his chest. A lot of mine are kind of easy.
It's very nitpicky. I like it. Go.
Yeah.
Also, Marianne is kind of like a veteran, so
Marianne just gets me. I don't know what it is.
She never lets you finish. She's done this so many times. It's not a bad thing, but she never lets you finish.
I read really fast and I played through this game so many times also. So
all right. Well, 2 on the board. Here we go. Next statement. During the fight with Trilla Siduri on Fortress Inquisitorius, Cal beckons her back to the light, saying, "Trilla, I saw what you've been through. You've experienced great suffering. It's not too late to let it go." Trilla responds, "Let go. I'm stronger now because of the suffering." After which she shows him the holocron and taunts him. Ruth, I think, yeah.
She says, "I'm stronger now because of the pain." Oh, real fans would know. She says, "I'm stronger now because of the pain."
That's correct.
Nice.
Ruth. I have a feeling a lot of people will know the quotes. All right, Choco.
It's almost like I've cosplayed that character and made TikToks with that sound clip.
Almost. Here we go.
When Cal hijacks the AT-AT, a trooper pops up on the holovid and says to Cal, "You are in violation of Protocol Z-207. Stand down or we won't hesitate to fire on that walker." Cal then asks BT to shut him up, and BT turns off the projector.
I think that's
Sarah?
Yeah.
Real fans would know that it's not you are in violation of Protocol Z-207.
That is incorrect.
Ah, shocksy.
I would guess. I don't know what this.
Ruth?
Real fans would know that BD doesn't turn off the projector.
That is also incorrect. BT does shut it off.
I can't remember if he broke it or not.
Young?
I've never played the game, so I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. I'm so sorry.
I'm still waiting for you to tell me when to play it for you, Young.
Girl, again, I'm so dead when I get home. I'm sorry. But real fans would know he doesn't hijack an AT-AT. Ow.
He does hijack an AT-AT. Sarah?
Real fans would know it wasn't a trooper that pops up.
It is a trooper that pops up.
Was it?
Yeah, so so that's
Yeah,
incorrect.
we just shut him up.
I guess this one is more pedantic than I thought it was. I'm sorry. Young?
Real fans would know he doesn't pop up on a holovid.
It is holovid. That is incorrect.
That's a good guess, though. This was very.
I think it's the no. Okay, go, Marianne.
Yeah.
Real fans would know that Cal doesn't ask me to shut him up.
That's incorrect. Cal does ask him.
Well, I thought you shut him down.
Man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Full disclosure.
My dog's getting mad. I'm not getting anything right.
Full disclosure. I don't even know what this is.
I get one more guess.
Yeah, Ruth?
Real fans would know he doesn't say stand down or we won't hesitate to fire on that walker.
That is correct.
Ah! I mean, we said everything else.
It was the last thing left.
Could have gone there.
It's a process of elimination.
What does he say?
He says, "Stand down, or we won't and then BD cuts him off.
Oh,
Okay.
it's a cutoff.
Oh.
And so
Okay.
I just made up what I thought he would have said.
Okay, one more.
Next one. We got tie between Ruth and Marianne. When Marin proclaims that she will join Cal on his journey, she laments, "I've spent years of waiting for a chance to avenge my sisters. I'm finished waiting. I wish to be your ally. Night sisters and Jedi do not travel together, but survivors, we adapt." Cal warns his crew might take convincing, to which Marin responds, "Then we'll convince them." Ruth.
Real fans would know she doesn't say, "I wish to be your ally."
That's correct.
She says, "I wish to fight by your side."
That's it.
There it is. It's coming out, guys.
It's becoming a tie between Ruth and Marianne. Let's go.
The Fallen Order fan is coming out.
My
All right.
hands are getting sweaty. I'm serious.
You got this.
The next statement.
Saw ends his speech on Kashyyyk by saying, "The fire still burns. Hope still burns. The Jedi are not yet lost. We are not yet lost. Kashyyyk is not It's not
I don't
yet
cosplay
lost.
this character.
We
I don't know what they
still
say.
fight."
Is that Saw Gerrera again?
Yeah.
Marianne?
Marianne.
Real fans would know he didn't say we still fight.
That is correct.
Whoa!
Nice.
First one!
Wow.
Dang.
First of all, shout out to Choco's writing, because that sounds like Saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It does sound like something he would say.
And I've forgotten what he actually said. I think he says "we persist" or something like that.
Yeah, something like
I
that.
think he ends with "for the cause."
For the cause.
Oh,
He
for
does
the
end with "for the
cause."
cause." Damn, you're good.
He knows.
For the cause,
This
and
is
then
my favorite game. I love Fallen Order so much.
All
is a tie.
I respect that.
Tower
3-3.
Tower Bunga. I wish you were playing. I understand it's late where you are, but you would be killing it.
Tower
Yeah.
would be killing it.
So it's 3-3. There's 4 statements left. That means Sarah and Young need to answer these. But you can, but you guys can play still till the end.
Never played.
We'll,
Like, I don't know why
we'll
I'm
be
here.
the tie dispensers if ever.
We're happy to have you here.
Absolutely. Here we go.
We'll draw some man parts soon.
All right.
On Kashyyyk, Cal finds a hologram of Eno Cordova telling him that he has found his quarry inside Kujit's temple, or tomb. Quote, "The Astrium, used by the Zepho sages millennia ago. I hold in my hand a piece of Jedi history. I will never be able to thank Tarful enough."
Jeez. This game, though, I'm just here to have a good time
Real
at this
fans would
point.
know he doesn't say a piece of Jedi history.
Jesus Christ, that's it. That's correct.
My
Quality.
God, Marianne!
Wow.
He says a piece of galactic history.
Galactic. Okay.
All right.
If that's true, Marianne's gonna get my next two. I'll tell you that right now. My last one is the yeah. Anyways.
Bruce, just raise your hand quickly.
No matter what it is.
Here we go, Choco.
Taron Malikos greets Cal as a fellow wanderer. When asked who he was, Taron said that he is no one to fear. He is just a traveler studying the nature of ancient cultures and dead philosophies.
Ruth, you know this. This isn't that. I just said, Ruth, you got this.
This one is probably my most pedantic, actually, in my opinion.
No, never mind.
Well, it looks like this one isn't a quote, so there's
I'm just gonna help with the process of elimination.
Sarah.
Real fans would know that he didn't greet Cal as a fellow wanderer.
That is incorrect. He does call him a fellow wanderer.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Marianne's thinking hard.
Young?
Real fans would know he's not studying the nature of ancient cultures and dead philosophies. It's something else.
Is it? Is it?
Did I just shoot in the dark and actually hit something?
You're in the area. I guess I'm gonna need some kind of clarification.
It's another word besides nature.
That is incorrect. But you are close.
All right. Take it away, guys. Take
Sarah?
it away.
Real fans would know that he wasn't studying dead philosophies.
That is also incorrect.
So it's ancient cultures. Try it.
Real fans would know that he isn't studying the nature of ancient cultures.
That is correct.
There we go.
What is it? What is it?
He's studying the nature of extinct cultures. That one is my most pedantic one, but the
Oh my god.
Oh.
I feel like everyone's gonna get my next one pretty quickly.
It is
Okay.
tied up again. 2 more statements to go. Your next one is: when Cal picks up Seer's halixet, he senses an echo in the Force. Seer interrupts his playing, telling him that she wrote the song. She tells him, "You touch an object and witness events connected to it. You feel its past." Cal responds, "It's an echo in the Force from the object." Sarah.
Real fans would know that it wasn't an echo in the Force from the object.
That is incorrect. Just go
I have a
down.
shot in the dark.
Go ahead, Ruth.
Real fans would know it's not an halixet is what he picked up.
That's incorrect.
Okay, this is.
Marianne.
Real fans would know he didn't sense the echo when he picked it up. He touched it and sensed the echo.
Not what we're looking for. That's basically what I meant by that sentence.
Oh.
Okay.
Young.
Real fans would know you don't, the quote isn't, you don't feel its past.
That's correct.
Nice.
You feel its history?
You feel its history.
When you
That
said
was a
that,
total
I was like,
shot in the dark.
That's it.
Again, I've never played the game.
Nice.
All right, Choco, last question. This could be a tiebreaker between Ruth and Marianne. Here we go.
Cal loses his lightsaber in a turbo lift shaft while escaping Order 66. He receives Jarl T'Pol's lightsaber as he is shoved into an escape pod headed to Braca. Jarl gives his life to overload the ship's reactor and cover Cal's escape.
Wait.
Ruth?
He doesn't. Real fans would know he doesn't receive the lightsaber as he's being shoved into the escape pod.
That is correct. It's,
Wow.
Nice. Good job, Ruth.
basically, everything about how I said Jarl dies is wrong.
Yeah, that was wrong. He was laying in the escape pod with him.
True.
Trust only in the Force.
All
wait
of
for the
that.
council signal.
That gives me an idea to do one of those statements like where the entire thing is wrong.
Like, real fans would know
And
all of what
find
you
the
just
thing
said
that's
is
right.
incorrect.
I tried to make a lot of it wrong with a bunch of correct elements so that someone would say he didn't overload the reactors. You're like, no, he did.
Oh,
Anyways.
that was a great game of Real Fans Would Know. Congratulations to Ruth for breaking that tie. Choose your prize from Choco.
Oh dang! I get to choose from the options. I don't know. I feel like I gotta choose Grogu doing the whip.
All right. Absolutely. I will send that to
doing
you.
the
I will
whip.
say
Whip.
I will say that the box is a little destroyed because my wife opened it like an animal. But
No, that's fine. I'm an
use
out-of-box
mine. I can use
person.
mine if you want.
I'm
Oh, no,
an
no,
out-of-box
well, listen.
person, so.
yeah.
Oh. All right. So it's time
Dictionary.
For Pictionary, your time, of course, time willing for you guys. If it's getting late, that's okay. But it's fun. It's a great way to wind down. And I'm terrible at it. So
Let's
go. He's very man part
Hey.
about it.
Yes, he is. I gotta skip out.
It was
about it.
It was a tree branch. It was a branch.
There's a
But how do we
candle.
play
It
it
was
though? Do we
appendage,
all have to
Choco.
get like a piece of pen and paper?
Oh
No. And Tower Bunga, you can play it as well. You don't have to join us in the
Yeah.
stream. You can just send you a link, and then you can just
Yep.
hop in there.
Well, I gotta
Links
skip
in
out.
the chat. Well, thank you for
Okay,
joining us.
Young,
Y'all
thank
have
you.
fun.
Follow
you for letting
Lothal
me-
Youngling on TikTok.
Harass you guys.
Always wonderful to have you on.
Bye, Lethal.
Bye bye.
Love you guys. All right, have fun. Choco, take it easy on the phalluses, okay?
I think it comes natural to me.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Part of the fun.
Oh, so we just have to guess it. We don't have to draw it ourselves.
Oh, you have to
okay,
draw
got
it yourself.
But you have to draw too.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wait, how does this
Oh, I
work?
So
didn't
we sent
change
the link-
my little.
There's a link in the chat in this call. Use whichever link you prefer.
I was like, Xanatos is already in it.
Oh, okay. I'm here.
I'm coming for David. I'm coming for him.
I could also use my tablet if. No, I'm fine. I'll
if
use
he
my
wants to
mouse.
make us sad.
Oh, I have my tablet. Maybe I need
Oh
to.
no!
Boy,
you
No,
gonna use your
I'm on
giant
my
tablet?
PC. No,
Okay.
no, I'm gonna use my PC.
I think I'm in.
I'm gonna use my
Uh,
mouse. Keep it fair.
I don't
We
think
do
you're
not
in.
see you
I don't
yet.
see you. See Marianne, Tower Bunga, Choco, Ruth, and David. Or Xanatos 1138.
We can chat. Hello there.
I'm hungry. I should order food. I didn't know this was gonna turn into a game night. I would have come prepared.
Hey, you have the
Got some
show notes, Sarah.
snacks.
Well, yeah, but I didn't think it would take this long. But I don't mind actually. It's fun.
We hope you guys are having fun.
It's been a good time.
Yep, so there's a chat on the right-hand side. The left is where you type in your answers. We don't quite see you in here yet, Sarah. Did you click on the link?
It's playing an ad.
Oh, yeah,
should I just close
it'll do
it?
that sometimes.
Oh, I have.
there you go.
I thought I had to wait. Okay, this theme has been created. Okay, got it.
All right, I think that's everybody. So without further ado, let's start with the phalluses.
And just a quick heads up, when it gives you your options to choose, pick really fast. You'll see a little timer at the
Okay.
bottom. That's your timer for the entire turn. It's a really short time to actually pick. So
Oh
pick
no.
Okay,
fast.
Okay.
Let's try. I'm game.
Here we go.
Oh, we lost Tower.
He'll probably get you.
Tower, you can
join
rejoin.
me. Yeah.
Oh.
I forgot who I picked.
Hoth Snow.
Hold on, I forgot what.
You forgot what you.
Wait, there's no drawing. I can't see anything.
I'm looking him up.
Oh, you don't remember. That's gonna be me too, though. It's googling.
Whose horse is this?
What? Is this a man part?
Is this a man part?
It'll make sense.
That's Alf's
Oh no.
nose.
Oh.
For sure.
Yes.
No,
I knew it.
Who
I
is
knew
this?
it.
I do not have this one. Oh. Hey!
That's pretty solid.
That's really good.
I'm just gonna guess, but I know I'm
Little
wrong.
Annie.
No.
Who is this? I don't even
I'm so
remember.
nervous. I'm
He
so
looks.
nervous.
He looks so
Watto?
sullen.
Yeah, from Phantom Menace. When he's like, credits
Yeah.
will be fine.
Oh,
And he says, no, they won't.
yeah.
And in the tower, and also everyone, if you end up like alt tabbed, after a while it'll ask you, "Are you still here?" And then it'll kick you out if you don't respond.
Okay.
That's probably what happened to Tower.
All right, we got Xanatos drawing
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
a very wide.
It's not Elmo. That's not Star Wars.
Apparently, it's not Zoidberg either.
Oh, what are? Oh,
Ha!
what are they called? Oh no. Ha!
Ooh. Like,
What is
Uh-oh. No.
That's a good art. Good art.
What is that?
It's a
What is
Goomba.
that?
It's a Goomba from Mario.
Yeah, it's Elmo.
Luigi.
Elmo turned to the dark side.
Hey, there we go.
Huh?
What?
How did you guys get it?
Who is this?
Oh, Jesus
It is
Christ.
A Sith Trooper. What in the world?
From the Rise of Skywalker.
I couldn't remember what they were called. I was like, Red Trooper.
All right, Ruth.
Does Suki have a problem with that?
Yeah, hey. Watto was Googled, right? Like,
Oh yeah. If you don't know a prompt, you can look at
Man, I'm 0 points.
oh no. I don't know how to do this justice. Oh, meant to change the color.
Yoda. Tower ka sa Yoda.
Oh,
I'm doing my best here, man.
First of all,
I'm
that's a
doing
great
my
drawing.
best
I just
here.
don't know what that is.
Thank you.
No, I know what it is, and it's not taking it.
It's not taking it?
Oh,
how am I spelling this wrong?
Oh, that's the wrong color. Is there an undo button? Thank you for
How-
knowing what it
how-
was.
it might be misspelled. You might have to try another T.
Oh yeah, yeah. One more T. One more T. One more T. Was
I'm
misspelled.
pretty sure it's
Yeah,
one T. I'm pretty
That's
sure
only
it's
one T. I googled it. I know it's only one T.
Okay. The whole time it's like close.
You're like,
What?
you're like,
probably
no,
a lot of-
that's his
Jesus
Probably a lot of
Lord.
things here we have to fix.
That's his name.
I like wet tambon.
What tampon?
He's from
Oh,
Clone
this
Wars. I
one.
remember him.
No one's gonna get this one.
I'm excited. I'm ready.
Let me get.
Crack the knuckles. Crack the knuckles. I'm ready to go.
Wala pa akong point. Nakakainis naman to.
Yeah, that's correct.
Mhm. Oh shoot, we're using the circle tool.
What is...
Oh. Oh. So much is happening here. Oh shoot. Oh.
Oh,
What?
Oh, what are those called? What are those called?
I got it.
Oh.
Can I
don't
Google
remember
what
what
they're
those are
called? Is that
called.
allowed? I don't know
Go
what the
for
rules
it.
are.
If it's something you know what it is, then that's allowed.
What in the world?
Oh, I
This
literally
one's-
spelled it.
This one's a little esoteric.
Oh, okay, it's saying I'm close, but I don't know how it's spelled.
There's two R's.
Yeah, I have that. Is there a
and then it's-
apostrophe?
No. but
What
they
in the
are monks.
world?
Monk.
Oh, I didn't put monk at the
Bomar
end.
Monk.
That's why. I knew what they were, though.
I figured. I didn't think anyone would get it.
These are the
I
spider
thought it
things
was-
in Return
Oh
of the
my
Jedi.
Jesus.
I knew
I
what
haven't
they
even
were,
seen
though.
that before.
That was a great art. That was a great art.
In Return of the Jedi, you see the Bomar spiders or the
Oh.
They're in Jabba's palace and stuff.
Yeah. The other thing would have been easier to get people to guess, but that was just a more fun thing to draw.
No, it was good.
Choco was like, nobody's gonna get this.
Ooh.
First
Namor?
one in.
Namek.
It works.
I did guess Namor or Namor.
Oh.
There you go.
How the hell did that hit you just now?
He looked at that and he knew what it was.
Yeah, I saw. I could tell the species from the triangles.
Oh, wait.
Oh, I've not finished this show. That's on me. That's on me.
I don't have a very
Resistance.
I can't believe
good
it.
resistance.
That's okay. I'm sorry to say, Marianne, it doesn't look like you.
Wait.
On the little pad.
Oh, I've never even seen this show.
Yeah.
So I
All right, pick fast, Sarah.
Okay. We can do this.
And if you need a reference, feel free to.
Yeah, feel free to Google it.
Oops. Oops.
Oh, our hint.
Okay, 5 and 5.
I'm falling! Again. Oops.
So it's orange. Is that red?
Oh. We're getting more. Oh.
I'm obviously not close anywhere.
Oops.
Of course, you got it.
Thanatos.
Oh, of course. Oh, of course. That's what it was. That was quality. I just put in the dark side users I knew until one was right.
Let's go, you guys. That's it.
That was beautiful. It was the beard. It was the beard.
The beard really gave it away.
The beard plays. There's only one human that has a big old triangle beard like that.
Yeah, only one.
You guys are gonna
Count
have to go
Dooku.
off of.
Oh no.
Yes, I have 14 points now.
Nice. Oh.
Oh, a silhouette.
Silhouette. Do we get a hint on how many letters there are? Oh. Oh.
This is a toughie. This is like super esoteric.
This is very artsy. I love
know.
It. No. So what is
Darth Wife?
Oh! I oh God!
Oh. Oh no! I'm so excited to see what it is. Though.
Oh no!
It's them watching.
Yeah.
What? Good day.
Oh, I didn't even know that's what that was. I put in space opera.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, that was
what in the world was that?
Amazing.
We should
That's
probably remove.
amazing. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Rip. Whose gravestone is this?
Homer Simpson.
Oh.
Well, that was easy enough.
Finally.
Oh. I don't know why I was like, what? Trash can man? Like,
Trash can man?
That's where
he
you
has
went.
like a
I have to
blue
Google
visors
this.
or something?
Apologies.
No
Oh my
worries. Even if I know what it is, sometimes I'll still Google it because
Well, sometimes you just gotta remember, especially with the alien species,
I'm trying.
what they look like.
That's Squidward's nose.
Thank you.
No.
I
What is his
immediately knew.
name?
That is a great shape.
Thank you.
What is his name?
I would not have known this man's name off the top of my head. I will be honest with you.
He's Master YOLO.
Just think Robert Coleman.
Mesa Windu on TikTok. Like,
yeah,
favorite character. And I can't think of his name.
Just think of Robert Coleman.
No, that does not help me at all. Son of a.
Yoda. I don't remember this
Art.
guy.
This is art. I don't know.
Hey, good job, Tower.
It should help you, Robert Coleman.
The last name is
Coleman
Robert
Trevor.
spelled backwards.
Oh, is it really? Oh, I love that.
Oh yeah, it's Robert Coleman.
Yeah, there's a Jedi on the list of Order 66 survivors in the comics that's named after Charles Soule. It's Selrak Elos.
I love it.
They like to
All
put
right.
the Lucasfilm people in there with like reverse names.
Like Mart Matten.
Or Zet
Oh,
Jukas. Hold on, what? Oh.
Oh.
Yes.
That was a great use of the
There we
paper.
go.
That's very good. If I can spell,
It's a satchel.
it's a W. It's a W. I like put in 4 different spellings.
She was putting in Chewbacca.
All right, Tower, pick fast.
Here we go. What do we
Oh
got?
my gosh.
All right.
Beautiful. The Force. Good guess.
I
Good
just throw
guess.
things out there in hopes it, happens.
Yoda.
Why do I get the feeling?
I'm intrigued by
The
this.
Eye of Sauron.
Okay, never mind.
Oh. I'm sure this is a great drawing of whatever this is.
Super
This
sign.
looks like high art to me.
The phone screen's messing up.
It is the 21st century Pollock.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a bigger picture here.
Masterful. We're only getting half. Midichlorians. I love that. And it's not even giving us a hint for how many letters or anything.
Yeah, Tower, what the hell?
Yeah, gosh. Give us the hint. I don't know if you're...
What?
Who is this?
I'm very excited.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, it doesn't tell you if no one gets it.
Oh, so we'll never know. Tower will have to tell us.
Tower, if
what
you
was
can,
it?
if
Who
you can
was
put it in the
it?
chat, I'd love to see it.
We want to know.
What's in the
Alright,
box?
I'm gonna make this as
What was
easy
it?
as possible.
Echo. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Was that Echo?
Actually, I think I
Beautiful.
did that
That's
one.
all you needed to draw. That's it. You did it.
Jesus, I was like, it can't be that.
It's that easy. That
It is
easy.
that easy.
Dang.
I believe
What
in
is
you.
this?
I believe in you.
What does it look like?
What is it?
What the fuck is that?
It's one of the
Ultraverse.
clones. It's one of the
Clones.
clones.
Oh. There we go.
Yay.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh. Ayo.
Yay.
I think I asked you this question at Disneyland too.
I know. Oh, this is.
Oh, did we lose Tower?
What was the
Okay,
question
they're
I asked?
back.
I asked who knew about Order 66 and was
Oh.
killed, right? And then it was Fives.
Triangle.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I think that's all you need.
Yeah, that's all
I
you
just
need.
couldn't type fast enough. That's all
First
you
of
need
all,
is
fantastic.
love.
Let's
drawing.
go.
That was a great drawing of that.
That was quality. That's all you need.
Thank you.
Oh dear. Fallen Order
Oh,
fans.
no.
Go.
Just start guessing.
Also, Tower, we know you're doing well. Every time you leave and come back, it starts your points over, but you've been getting them quite a bit.
Ooh. No.
Oh.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh. Oh. That's pretty solid.
It's actually
Pretty
really
solid.
good.
10 out of 10. Oh yes, we love.
That is so good. Wow.
Thank you.
At first, I was like, "Is that Cage?"
I love the little eyeballs.
Oh,
though.
Zepho.
Yeah. Okay, Dave. Zanatos.
Ooh, starting off strong.
Oh.
The answer.
No.
I have a feeling. Yeah.
Oh.
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 No?
No.
Wait.
Nope.
Wait.
What?
What?
Who got it? Oh, Tower got it. What is that?
What are those called?
Oh,
What are those called?
forgot what. I think I know this too, but I forgot what they're called.
I am nowhere.
I don't know
near
what
this
it's called.
movie.
I'm sorry.
It is. It is.
Oh. Thank you.
No.
Thank you for the hint.
No. No.
Come on, Choco.
It
Give it a
says I don't got it.
Tie Defender.
Yeah, that's Thrawn's little pet project there.
Yeah, I forgot. Oh shoot. I keep getting. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't know what the other one was, and then I forgot. No one's gonna get this, but I will do my darndest.
Hit the hint. Hit the hint. Hit the hint
Oh,
button.
can I give a
Yeah.
hint?
There
Hey!
you go.
Oh, I didn't know I could give
And you can
hints.
hit it again to give letters. But
Here,
after
take
a while,
the
you
first
can-
one.
Thanks for
I don't-
tuning in,
I don't
Jazz.
know.
Enjoy the rest of your night.
No one's gonna know off the top of their
Bye,
head.
Jazz.
Have a good one, Jazz.
Bye. Although
Is that
maybe
Homelander?
y'all have. No, you're not, and no one's gonna guess this, especially from this art, man.
Who knows? Who knows? I got a T on there.
Here, take another one.
And I think you can only give hints
This is
while
a
the bar is
horrible
yellow.
drawing. Oh. This is.
Oh!
It's from.
I feel like it's familiar, but I can't.
Oh my goodness, I know what it is.
I don't know if that helps.
Wait, I think I know what this is now.
Like,
but-
I don't know if I know this
oh.
guy's. Thank you. I'm like, I don't know if I know his name off the top of my head. So
No, it's-
just
I know.
it.
I
It's
think I
the
know
way
what
you
you're
s-
talking about.
It's the way you started it. It looked like a stick figure holding two things.
What was that?
It was Tobias Beckett. I
From the
immediately,
solo.
I immediately knew from the Erodium dice.
Yeah. I was like, solo? Is that a good enough hint?
All
right.
right.
So we can go ahead and quit out of that. Thank you guys for playing,
Ay,
for
ay,
hanging
ay.
out for this long.
Thank you.
That
Hope you
was
guys
tough.
had fun.
Oh my god.
Hey, It's all fun and games. But yes, thank you guys for playing. Thank you guys for hanging out with us for this long. We'll start with Marianne first. Why don't you let everybody know where they can follow you and find you on the socials?
So you can find me on TikTok at Mari, MARI_Maui, MAWI. I just talk about Star Wars music and yeah, basically. Like I'm making my way through the Jedi Survivor soundtrack right now. Breaking my heart. And I also started a Twitch by the same name and trying to stream like Call of Duty, which I really suck at. So if you want to know what not to do in Call of Duty, come watch me. But yeah, that's me.
Awesome. Go follow Marianne right now on TikTok and on Twitch. Sarah.
Oh, hey guys.
Are you
So you
game for
can
one more trivia question?
What is it?
Okay. Go ahead and give everyone your socials. I'll think about it.
Okay. Hey guys, so thank you guys so much for joining us today. I'm sorry I was the worst at the trivia, but I still had so much fun and oh my god. It's like there's way too much. Some of those things I'm like, okay, can I just share? I actually studied on Jedi Fallen Order and stuff, but I did not expect the game to be like that, and I was like, oh my god, this was something that you'd have to replay the game again just to know. But it was still fun. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us and for having fun, all the good times. But you can follow me on my Instagram at carlos.sarah. My Twitch as well is at Snaxan, where I'm currently playing Resident Evil 4 Remake. My YouTube is Snaxan and Snaxan Reaction, and my Twitter is Snaxan LFG. I post content with gaming-related content, PC creating content, and I do reaction stuff as well. Also, my Patreon is at Snaxan for all of my unedited, longer cut versions of Star Wars, which will soon make its way to YouTube, so don't worry about that. But yeah, that's it.
Awesome. So your trivia question is, which arm does Luke cut off of the Wampa in Empire Strikes Back?
The Wampa?
Yeah, in the cave.
Oh, wait.
Yikes.
The left one?
50-50.
Is it the left one?
Wait.
Choco, help me out here.
Sorry, you're right. The right one. The right one.
You're asking trivia questions you don't even
it's
know
the
the
right
answer
one.
to?
It's the right one.
It's the right one. It's the right one because he was facing there and Luke was facing here. So it's the right one.
Yeah, it's the right one. Awesome.
Wait, do you really know that it's the right one, or are you just saying that to make me feel good about myself?
It is the right one.
And then, last but not least, Ruth.
Oh, yes. You can find me all over all the different types of social media at Ruthless Nightsister, almost on everything. We're currently finishing our Jedi Master playthrough of Jedi Survivor over on Twitch on Monday, and then we will be starting into a Grandmaster playthrough. So if you want to watch me, hopefully not struggle as much as I think I am, you can come watch me do that. But I post cosplay content on all my other social medias, so if you're interested in that kind of stuff, you can check that out.
Amazing.
Yes. And she streams in cosplay sometimes, so
Yes.
Let's go.
it's always good.
All right, Choco.
Oh, yeah. Thank everyone for coming. Check out, the Darth Choco on YouTube if you aren't already following me there. But it's just a blast to hang out with all you guys. So thank you for joining us.
Absolutely. This community is pride and joy in both Choco and I's lives. If I am free to speak for him for a bit. So thank you all for calling in. Thank you all for hanging out in the chat. And thank you guys for being on Dyad in the Force. And I hope you guys had fun playing our games. Sarah, I know you feel bad, but trust me, we love you.
I'm never
anyway.
guesting on this show ever again. This is the first and the last.
We'll see about
Kidding.
that. Anyways,
We'll have one that's only PC building.
Hey, let's go!
all right. Well, with that said, that's it. On to the next one.
May the force be with you always.
May the force be with you guys, and also with you.
We are all the Dyad. Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.